Welcome to the Bible Quiz Challenge channel. Today we're diving into the rich stories and teachings of the Old Testament with some challenging questions that will put your Bible knowledge to the test. Think you know your Old Testament? Let's find out. Don't forget to subscribe, share with friends, and let us know how many you got right in the comments below. Let's see who's truly a Bible master. Question number 1. Which animal spoke to Balaam in the Bible? A. A camel. B. A horse. C. A donkey. D. A sheep. The correct answer is a donkey. In Numbers chapter 22, verse 21 to 34, Balaam's donkey spoke after seeing an angel blocking their path. Balaam struck the donkey for stopping, but God opened its mouth to question him. This remarkable event shows that God can use even a donkey to convey his message, highlighting the importance of obedience and awareness of divine presence in our lives. Question number 2. Who were the two spies who brought back a good report about the Promised Land? A. Caleb and Joshua. B. Moses and Aaron. C. David and Solomon. D. Gideon and Barak. The correct answer is Caleb and Joshua. In Numbers chapter 13, verse 30, Caleb and Joshua were the two spies who brought back a positive report about the Promised Land, emphasizing its abundance. They encouraged the Israelites to trust God despite the obstacles. Their faith contrasted with the fear of the other spies, showcasing the power of belief and the importance of a faithful perspective in facing challenges. Question number 3. What was Jacob's relationship to Abraham? A. Grandson. B. Son. C. Nephew. D. Brother-in-law. The correct answer is grandson. Jacob is the grandson of Abraham, as seen in Genesis chapter 28, verse 13. God reaffirms his covenant with Jacob, illustrating the continuity of God's promises from Abraham to Isaac and then to Jacob. This lineage emphasizes the role of family in biblical narratives, and Jacob's story is crucial as he becomes the father of the 12 tribes of Israel, underscoring God's faithfulness throughout generations. Question number 4. What land did God promise to Abraham and his descendants? A. Egypt. B. Canaan. C. Babylon. D. Assyria. The correct answer is Canaan. God promised Abraham and his descendants the land of Canaan, as stated in Genesis chapter 12, verse 7. This covenant established the Israelites' identity and connection to the land, symbolizing God's faithfulness to his promises throughout generations. Question number 5. What plague was the final one that led to the exodus from Egypt? A. Frogs. B. Darkness. C. Death of the firstborn. D. Locusts. The correct answer is death of the firstborn. The final plague that led to the exodus from Egypt was the death of the firstborn, described in Exodus chapter 12. This devastating event compelled Pharaoh to release the Israelites, marking a pivotal moment in their journey toward freedom and God's deliverance. Question number 6. Who was the woman who helped the Israelite spies in Jericho? A. Deborah. B. Rahab. C. Miriam. D. Esther. The correct answer is Rahab. The woman who helped the Israelite spies in Jericho was Rahab, as noted in Joshua chapter 2. She hid the spies and aided their escape, demonstrating her faith in the God of Israel. Her actions played a crucial role in the Israelites' conquest of Jericho, highlighting God's use of unexpected individuals in his plans. Question number 7. What mountain did Moses see the promised land from before he died? A. Mount Sinai. B. Mount Nebo. C. Mount Zion. D. Mount Horeb. The correct answer is Mount Nebo. Moses viewed the promised land from Mount Nebo before he died, as described in Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 1 to 4. God allowed him to see the land he promised to the Israelites, symbolizing the fulfillment of his covenant, even though Moses himself would not enter it. Question number 8. Which of the following was not one of the 12 tribes of Israel? A. Moab. B. Benjamin. C. Ephraim. D. Levi. The correct answer is Moab. Moab was not one of the 12 tribes of Israel. The tribes included Benjamin, Ephraim, and Levi, among others, and are essential to Israel's history and heritage, as detailed in Genesis and Numbers. Question number 9. What did God provide the Israelites to eat in the desert? A. Fish. B. Leeks. C. Barley. D. Manna. The correct answer is manna. In Exodus chapter 16, God provided manna to the Israelites as they wandered in the desert, describing it as bread from heaven. It appeared each morning, and they gathered enough for daily needs. Manna symbolized God's care and faithfulness, teaching the Israelites to rely on Him for sustenance during their journey. Question number 10. Who wrote the majority of the Psalms? A. Solomon. B. Moses. C. David. D. Asaph. The correct answer is David. King David wrote the majority of the Psalms. His poetic expressions of worship, lament, and thanksgiving reflect his deep relationship with God, influencing both Jewish and Christian traditions, as noted throughout the Psalms. Question number 11. What was the purpose of the Ark of the Covenant? A. To serve as a throne. B. To hold the 10 Commandments. C. To symbolize God's presence. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. The Ark of the Covenant served multiple purposes. It was a throne for God's presence, Exodus chapter 25, verse 22. It held the 10 Commandments, and it symbolized God's covenant with His people, reminding them of His guidance and promises as they journeyed. Question number 12. Who succeeded Moses as the leader of the Israelites? A. Caleb. B. Eli. C. Aaron. D. Joshua. The correct answer is Joshua. After Moses' death, Joshua succeeded him as the leader of the Israelites. He was chosen for his faithfulness and courage, guiding the people into the promised land, fulfilling God's promises made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Question number 13. What was the primary function of the Levitical priests? A. To lead the army. B. To teach the law. C. To perform sacrifices and rituals. D. To build temples. The correct answer is to perform sacrifices and rituals. The primary function of the Levitical priests was to perform sacrifices and rituals as outlined in the law. They acted as mediators between God and the people, ensuring that worship and atonement were carried out correctly, maintaining the community's relationship with God. Question number 14. What miracle did Elijah perform at Mount Carmel? A. Parting the waters. B. Calling down fire from heaven. C. Raising the dead. D. Healing the sick. The correct answer is calling down fire from heaven. At Mount Carmel, Elijah performed the miracle of calling down fire from heaven to consume his offering, demonstrating God's power over the false prophets of Baal, 1 Kings chapter 18. This event affirmed God's sovereignty and turned the hearts of the Israelites back to him. Question number 15. Which tribe was the smallest in Moses' census in Numbers? A. Simeon. B. Zebulun. C. Reuben. D. Issachar. The correct answer is Simeon. In Moses' census recorded in Numbers, the tribe of Simeon was the smallest. This census highlighted the size and status of each tribe as the Israelites prepared to enter the Promised Land, reflecting their journey and challenges as a community.